Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn and Grow with Mahesh. This is my third video on ThunderCipher platform. Today I'm going to talk about AttackerBox, what is the purpose of AttackerBox and how to use it. So if you refer my previous video guys on ThunderCipher platform, which is connect to ThunderCipher Labs. So in that video, I explain how to connect to ThunderCipher Labs using Kalibox. So I explained there how to connect with the VPN and then connect to the labs, and then you can do your offensive security skill practice. But in this video, I'm going to explain you attacker box. So this is the one concept where you will get ready-made attacker VM that comes along with pre-installed penetration tools, and those tools you can use to perform your practice, in cybersecurity labs, which is provided by ThunderCipher. So if you go to, okay, I will maybe mention here, if you go to ThunderCipher platform, you can see attacker box here. So you can sign in and you can, click on this attacker box menu. And then I will explain you what are the different steps we have to follow. Before that, I will show you how attacker box look like. So if you go to if I suppose you have account and then you go to the attacker box, and as I mentioned you, attacker box is a ready-made environment where you will get, I will terminate it, to show you how it look like. So I terminated, and then you can see here, you will get attacker box with predefined install tools like nmap, then zmap, then bub suite, then ovapps, jap, then sql map, metasploit, Cobalt Strike, whatnot, Hashcat, Hydra. So you can see if you don't have Kali Linux and you want to practice your offensive skills, then you can use this attacker box. Okay. So I will explain you how to do that step by step. So please note down these 8 steps. Okay. And exactly I'm going to perform the same steps one by one. So what we have to do is we have to install VPN, which is OpenVPN. So I consider, everyone has Windows box. So I'm explaining the steps, using Windows. So install OpenVPN executable. Then after installation, you have to configure it. That's the step number 2. I will show you how to, configure it, using ThunderCipher provided config file. Then third step, you have to start your attacker box. Step number 4, collect the credentials. When you start attacker box, you will get username and password. That's the step number 4, collect the credentials. After getting credential, you have to connect to the attacker box. That's step number 5th. Then you have to start your lab system. That's step number 6. Then after starting the lab system, you will get IP address. And then you can ping from attacker box. That's step number 7. And then you can start your practice. That's capture the flag activity. So I'm going to start from step number 1. Okay. Let's download OpenVPN. So I will say just download OpenVPN client and just I will click here. So you can see, and I will provide you this link in description of YouTube video. So you can, if you don't know, you can just click on that link and then you can download MSI version. After downloading, you install, and after installation, you will get prompt like this. I will show you the profiles and I will delete this one to show you from scratch. So I deleted. So when you install, you will get prompt like this. You will get like this. So that's step number 1. That means you have to install OpenVPN. Then you have to download VPN config from ThunderCipher platform. I hope you have account. So just go to log in there and then go to the settings and you have VPN management. So just click on the generate VPN config. When you click on generate VPN generation successfully. So VPN configuration, you got it here, and then you have to download it. When you click on download, you will get OVPN file. Okay, so you have to use this file. Okay, then now I will go to again my presentation. Step number 2. So that is still incomplete. We downloaded file, but we haven't configured yet. So let's go open VPN client, and then you can see here we have to upload the file. So I have this file. I open, import, and connect. So now I connected to the attacker box, and you can see the status. So that's we started, you know, our attacker box, So sorry, connected to the open VPN, and now then step number 3 is we have to start the attacker box. That's step number 3. So let's go to the again. So we connected the VPN, and then we go to the attacker box, and then we have to initialize system. And here also you can see we mentioned the steps. Initialize environment, it means what? We have to connect to the VPN using Open VPN client first. So that's we did already. And then now we are launching. That's step number 1, initialize environment. And then establish connection. So that's step number 2. So when you launch this, you will get the credentials. And that's step number 4, collect the credentials. You can see you are getting credentials over here, Bob and password. So I'm catching the IP address, and you can go to step number 5th, which is using your putty or mobile extern to connect to the attacker box. So I will use mobile extern, and I will use SSH bob at the rate, and to show you I'm logging as a Bob. So who am I? I'm Bob, and if I do sudo su, then I switch to who am I again? I connected, I switched from Bob to root. So you can see, and from here you can perform your, practice or attack. So, so that's step number again. We collected the credentials and we connected. So step number 5th is finished. Then let's go to the step number 6, which is just start one lab and get the IP address. So we have to start the lab. So let's perform this. Go to again lab section. I will start the Mr. Beast, and I will start. When you solve such kind of problems, you know, you have to submit your flags, and you have to submit, and then you will get the score or points based on the that particular lab. So I started the system, machine is in progress, and when the machine is started, you will get the IP address over here. So this is your IP address. Let's go to the step number next, which is get IP address of the lab and ping from attacker box. So we got the IP address, and our IP address is 192.168.5.19. So I will copy this, and I will go to the attacker box, and I try to ping it. So this IP address is reachable. Okay, so that means we can perform next steps, or offensive security practice. We can start our attacks. So I think hope you understood. Then let's go to the So step number 7 is completed, and then step number 8. Let's start CTF activity. So I hope you understood. And the next slide is about the recommendation. So So I hope you understood step number 1 to 8, and the recommendations are, if you have Kali box, you can use and you should use your Kali box because you can save your nodes, install more tools, you have flexibility, you can take the backup of your VM, you can save that, you can launch that, you can do more stuff because you are the admin of that platform. But if you're using of AttackerBox, you are not admin of AttackerBox. So you have, predefined tools and you have limited, um, rights also. And you never know. In future, we may restrict a couple of things more, right? For say a security purpose. So I always prefer, use your own environment to perform practice on ThunderCipher platform. And when you use your system, I will recommend always stop your lab machine. It's a recommendation because after some time, if you are not using that system, it will stop automatically. But I will recommend use the good practice, so at least we can save our some, bugs because it's a non-profitable organization, guys, we are running from our pockets. So I will recommend this one. And so I hope you understood, the all steps and please follow the steps. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And we will connect then in next video. And next video, I will explain one lab in detail. And that in that video, I will explain how attacker start his attack journey. So how we start a recurrence phase, how we move in cyber kill chain phases, and how we perform the attacks. Okay, so I will explain in next video. And the last recommendation, what I did, if you recall, well, if you if you start your lab, please, stop lab from the settings, and you can see the active lab is currently Mr. Beast. You can stop from here, and otherwise you can stop from here also, like directly launch and you can stop here. So, so you can use any either option. So but I will recommend go to settings, and you can easily stop if more than one lab you started, you can easily stop from one place. So I hope um, you like video. So please stay connected and see you in next video. Thank you, guys.